Good evening, everybody. Well, I just wanted to let you know 242 concluded the message on the extraordinary life. I participated in the church listening to the series of messages for the last time, and what I find in the series of messages was very educational, and I hope it will help you try to make the most out of life. And I'm hoping parents, if you have kids and grandkids, they will teach. You need to teach them how to try to get a awesome message right in their hearts. Anyway, now yesterday the pastor spoke about dream again. Now, aside from the pastor's words, I'm going to give it to you in my own words. And here's and listen to what I'm about to say. Now, when I was just a little boy, I always wanted to preach like Dr. Frederick Casey Price. And fortunately for me, I got to preach just like him, and all of this had led to me doing my commentaries, in addition to my homemade messages, right here, live, right on Facebook, which is what I'm doing right now, getting an opportunity for mostly some familiar and unfamiliar Christians the privilege to go to my new Facebook page, the rest of the believers and non-believers, where they can just grab a cup of coffee and watch every series of messages that I have posted, especially 242 in Radiant Church in Ann Arbor. And there's going to be more coming up real soon. That was my first true story. Another true story I just wanted to let you know about. And please listen to the true story I'm about to explain to you. Also, when I was just a little boy, I used to watch Robert Schuller every Sunday morning. And at the same time, I have supported his ministry, and I've also supported his family as well, in addition to getting calendars and books and everything. And every year, what I do is I send my good buddy Norbert Rodriguez books on what Dr. Schuller has written over the years, all about positive thinking. And amazingly, he and his wife really enjoys the books that I send him. I mean, with Pastor Norbert, he is really ahead of his time. He grew up watching the ministers his parents used his parents had taught him to watch, and then later on, after him, and when I was and then after I came into existence, I got to watch the preachers that my mother taught me, and amazingly, they all worked enough between Norbert and myself, and he and I both have crossed paths with each other. Now, aside from all that, I wanted to also tell you in the message that I'm still talking about is dreaming aside, and this is a commentary. It's not a message, it's a commentary. Please listen. In the very beginning, God had a dream for humanity. And as far as I'm concerned, he invites all of us to participate in that dream. Now, what Genesis 1:27-28 was talking about, in both of these scriptures, the pastor was bringing up, it said it was also God's dream that human images bears should be fruitful and multiply, that weed be filled by the earth by taking care of it. He also, from the very beginning, put all of his likeness in us and said to us, Go and she, my, go and she, go and share my likeness, go and share my goodness, share all the rest with his creation. That, of course, was his dream from the very beginning, until sin entered the world, where Adam and Eve both rebelled against these plans. They were not only they weren't the only ones who have sinned against him. This hereditary behavior passes on to their children who have sinned against him too. The same with Adam and Eve's grandchildren who have also sinned against him. I told you the answer is hereditary. Generation after generation after generation after generation. What I am trying to say to you is the whole world had sinned against him, and you had better believe what I have just told you. All of that turned into a real life crisis when God wouldn't allow sin to stop his goal. He did indeed have only one goal, and that was to redeem the cherubim acts of kindness, the random acts of kindness, and restore everything back to the normal, our normal activity they haven't had in a while, the same way we have the normal, our normal back, ever since the pandemic first came in existence a few years ago, and we're now trying to alleviating it, although some people do get COVID. But enough that. And what happened at that particular moment was God gave Abram the same dream. However, all of his phrasing were different than that of Genesis 12, verses 1 through 2 and 3. If you read that verse, it will explain to you that God's dream for Abram, that he be a great person, and that everybody there on earth would be blessed through his family. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with my brand new series of messages. Goodbye.